President Yoon Suk Yeol once again called out Russia and North Korea for their potential arms collaboration, and this time at the UN General Assembly. He also called for reform for the UN Security Council, where Russia holds veto power. Our Oh Soo-young explains.
President Yoon Suk Yeol says a reform may be due for the United Nations' most powerful body on global security, expressing Seoul's firmest stance yet against Russia's potential arms cooperation with North Korea and its ongoing invasion of Ukraine. In his speech at the United Nations General Assembly on Wednesday, he reiterated that North Korea's nuclear and missile programs pose a direct and existential threat to the South and a serious challenge to global security. Following the recent summit between the North Korean and Russian leaders, Yoon said if Pyongyang acquires the information and technology needed to enhance its weapons of mass destruction in exchange for supplying Moscow with conventional weapons, this would amount to a direct provocation threatening the peace and security of both Ukraine and South Korea. He said Seoul, its allies and its partners will not stand by idly.
세계 평화의 최종적 수호자여야 할 유엔 안보리 상임이사국이 다른 주권 국가를 무력 침공해 전쟁을 일으키고 전쟁 수행에 필요한 무기와 군수품을 안보리 결의를 정면으로 위반하는 정권으로부터 지원받는 현실은 자기 모순적입니다.
The Security Council's 5 permanent members include Russia and China, with both countries critically hindering collective action with their veto powers. Particularly following Moscow's invasion of Ukraine, the idea of reforming the Council to expand representation of non-permanent member countries or removing the right to veto has been gaining currency, with the leaders of the United States, Japan, Ukraine and the European Union endorsing the move in their own General Assembly speeches this year.
나라마다 군사력의 크기는 다르지만 우리 모두가 굳게 연대하여 힘을 모을 때 그리고 원칙에 입각해 일관되게 행동할 때 어떠한 불법적 도발도 차단할 수 있을 것입니다.
As a non-permanent member of the United Nations for a 2-year term beginning next year, Yoon expressed his intention to take a responsible and principled role in international peace and security. He reiterated his pledge to roll out comprehensive support for Ukraine under Seoul's Ukraine Peace and Solidarity Initiative. At the G20 summit earlier this month, the leader committed over $2.3 billion in aid and assistance to Kyiv, which would include long-term low-interest loans for reconstruction projects, including infrastructure and education. Through a series of multilateral engagements, the Yoon government has been expanding the scope of Seoul's diplomacy from regional affairs concerning the Korean Peninsula to Indo-Pacific security and global governance.
국제 평화와 안전 없이 우리는 어떠한 발전과 번영도 이룰 수 없습니다.
President Yoon said going forward, world leaders share the responsibility of passing on to future generations an international order grounded in justice and the rule of law for freedom, peace and prosperity. He said South Korea, together with the UN, will readily take on this responsibility. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News, New York.